Hi guys, welcome back. I completely forgot to tell you guys in my morning video. I have no brain. The STARJOY pencils, they went on sale originally, and that was unexpected to us because they came in, early. So we rushed a lot of things and just to get ready. Andy had only put the code in for a couple of days, and then because it was like the standardized code that they give you, not a customized code, so he changed it, and it had gone off sale for a bit. We put it back on sale, so now you're going to get a really good deal for Black Friday, and this sale is going to run through Cyber Monday, and then I think his sale goes off. My link should be good through Christmas, so I put it in the description box below, and it should be working now. I know I had a whole bunch of emails asking me why the link was no longer working, and that was the reason why. The code is was no good. So it should be all up there with the new code and the 20% off from me, 5% off from him. That's a lot of bucks off his set. I also hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. I think, going to be posting on Thanksgiving morning. If not Thanksgiving morning, it'll be Friday morning. But I really would like to do it on Thanksgiving. So I have lots of good stuff coming up. And if you missed this morning's notification because this one came up, I'm posting this morning's video on where Black Widow went. Apparently, they lost the truck. This was the scariest thing for me, just listening to that. I got the shivers because the entire time that our pallets were floating on a boat, all I could think of was that boat going down and you like then my pencils ending up in the bottom of the sea. So I can completely feel for Black Widow having lost a shipment, and they were on sale. That now they're not, and hopefully they said in another week they'll go back on sale, but Amazon is probably going to make them have the pencils there. And I'm sorry that they're missing Cyber Monday and Black Friday. It's a very good company, and the guy that owns it is a really nice guy too. It's amazing how many people could be so nice. There's so many these pencil owners that I have met or been in contact with. The people from Art and Fly are the dearest people. The Schiepenfarben people are the nicest people. Andy, if you guys don't know the history between me and Andy, well, some of you probably don't even know the story. Andy and I were on opposite ends. He had put out his original STARJOY, but told people that they were going to be the deli pencils that he was selling. Now, much to everybody's surprise, they were not the deli pencils. They were good pencils, but they weren't the deli pencils. It's like going in and wanting chocolate. They hand you vanilla. It's still ice cream. No, it's not. It's not chocolate ice cream. So, in the heat of us arguing with him, I left him a bad comment on Amazon. And I made a video stating this is, I've been plugging the deli pencils, and he said this was going to be deli pencils, and it's not. But the pencils were decent. That's when he wrote to me and tried to explain what had happened, and I realized for the first time he doesn't speak English. And it was a communications problem that he was trying to explain what nobody understood. So luckily his wife, Julie, who I met later on, and realized that she had been communicating with me. It was kind of funny. I always say it's Andy, 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 and it's not. It's Julie, 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 Julie. But they sign their name whenever I get email as Andy. But half of the emails I know come from Andy because he doesn't speak as well. As like 1 minute I'll get it from Andy and I'll be like, what? And then I'll get one from Julie, and it's like, oh, that's what he said. But they still sign it Andy, so it's like a kind of like a little joke between us. But that's when Andy and I started, or Julie and I and Andy started communicating, was during that argument. And Julie, it had to have been Julie, because it's not going to be Andy who broke down. Julie was, can I talk to you like a friend? And I'm like, yeah, if you stop calling me madam, call me Lori. And she gave me all these things, we tried with this, and she broke down and told me what had happened, and that she tried to explain it, she couldn't, and that they want to do these pencils, and their ideas were like close to what I wanted. And I'm like, you know what? I wanted to do a pencil so badly, but I don't know the first thing about creating pencils or where to even start. And that's when we realized that we fit together like a glove, and we've been the best of friends ever since. I mean, they were very supportive to me, writing to me all the time while my husband was sick, understood when I was late with things. Now, the story behind the 100 pencils comes in. I was supposed to do something for them, and they needed to get those 100 pencils done, and I didn't get them the information, and that's why their first group of 100 are backwards. Now, I'm going to be showing you a video of the pencils being made. It was taken from 2 different times. The beginning, and what you'll see, is like when they were making the black pencils. That was later on. Sorry, they just put the shower on. It's right above my head in my craft room, and I hear the entire thing. They had done the 100 and then gave me the second part of the video as like other pencils, but it's only the first 100 from. It was supposed to be like a separate group of pencils. It was our tester group. It was going to be, they were going to possibly be sent to me first to check, make sure everything was perfect. I ended up getting 3 of the demo sets, and they sent these sets over to Amazon because he realized he wasn't going to make quota, so we needed all the pencils he can get. And that's why kind of there's like a paint smell on some of the sets. The paint smell, if you get a really strong paint smell, it's because the pencils have not gassed off, or they gassed off the paint in the box. So you have fresh, right off the press, just made pencils. And while we're talking about that, I'm going to be posting a video at the end of the week, the one that I was just talking about. It's going to come probably on Sunday, where I show you the video. I'm going to show you the proper way to sharpen the pencils the first time, because some people are having a little bit of struggle with it, and because they're thin-barreled and fat cord. So I'm going to instruct you on exactly how to do it. So if you haven't sharpened your pencils, and you want to save as much of the pencils as you can, like they'll stay long, they won't, grind down, wait until my video to come out on Sunday. That's the definite Sunday video. And then I'm thinking Thursday and Friday I'm going to also be sending in videos. So it's good times. And check the link below. You can check the link below. I started putting out my Christmas suggestions, and I started it's not finished, but they're out there. They're all the things that I reviewed this year that I found really good. And then there's going to be the naughty list, because I'm going to put out what I didn't think was so good this year. So lots of good things coming, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll leave a link right now for you to see this morning's video if you haven't already seen it. Bye-bye, guys.